Hello everybody, this is Will with HereticNetwork. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And today, I want to talk to you... Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone there. Today I want to talk to you about a rather controversial topic that's come up on the internet lately, and that is the Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC. For those who don't know, this is the final single-player DLC in the delightful game that is Mass Effect 3. Everyone was pretty much expecting a post-ending DLC because of all the rumours, the Project X, everything, and all the tweets we had from them saying if people knew what was in store, people would hold on to the copies forever, and if they knew what was in store, their reaction would be different. But no, it appears we are going to get another pointless quest, which is already flawed because where in the entire game do any of the squad members have time to sit down and get drunk? Seriously, Rex is after Tachanka. And I know it's after Tachanka because Chris Priestley is his second name, said that the DLC will start anytime after the Citadel attack, and that's after Tachanka. Rex is busy, he's on Tachanka. The generator's just been cured. He has a bit of stuff to catch up on, if you get my drift. Yeah, Miranda is busy trying to find her sister. And Shepard is, he's got that little saying, it's nothing big, it's called stopping the Reapers. So, I don't see how it can work as anything before the ending, really, because it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's been 3 images released so far, and they're not showing much. One is, it appears to be Shepard hanging off some sort of, looks like a sign or something. The next one is Shepard, Vega, Liara, and Rex, looking very smart in that tuxedo Rex, all drinking and having a good time, which makes no sense. And the third one is just 2 interesting-looking mercenaries. That doesn't say too much, that's obviously to do with the conspiracy story. But I should probably read out what it says first. Right. Mass Effect 3 Citadel. Embark on one last adventure with your team in Mass Effect 3 Citadel. When a sinister conspiracy targets Commander Shepard, you and your team must uncover the truth through battles and intrigue that range from the glamour of the Citadel's wards to the top-secret Council archives. Sorry, my voice got a bit. Uncover the truth and fight alongside your squad, as well as the cast from the original Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2, including Ernot Rex. Okay, that's one good thing. When the adventure is over, reconnect with your favourite characters from the Mass Effect trilogy. Try your luck at the Citadel Silver Coast Casino, blow some steam in the R-Max Combat Arena, or explore and furnish Shepard's own living quarters on the Citadel. With unique content and cinematics featuring your friends and romance interests in the Mass Effect trilogy, Mass Effect 3 Citadel offers one last chance to see all the characters you have known for years and rekindle romances. Yay! A few more hours of pointless cover shooter. Whippy. Seriously, BioWare? That is what you're doing. When I first saw this is what I thought.
Somebody's about to get a f***ing slap.
No, I'm kidding. Don't worry. I don't have anything against any. I don't have anything against any members of the BioWare staff personally. I don't condone violence towards them. Don't worry, nothing like that. That was a joke. Back to the topic. Another YouTube user who I'm sure is very well known for his indoctrination theory documentaries, which I don't agree with the indoctrination theory, but I'm not going to get into that here. The point is, I respect him as a gamer, like his gaming channel. I think he does some good stuff, and he has made 2 videos about this already. One was a preview analysis thing. Sorry, my voice is going today. Which outlines some of the problems, and he's made a video today, which I highly recommend everyone watches, about the numbers of people that aren't happy with the Mass Effect 3 ending, because he was having a argument with Jessica Merizan and Chris Priestley. I think that's how you pronounce his second name. I'll just go with that. On Twitter, and they're just being their usual ignorant selves. I don't mean any disrespect to them, but they are just being ignorant. They just refuse to listen, and they think they know everything, and they claim to have all these numbers that say us people who still hate the ending are in the minority. Where? I don't... CleverNoob says it himself. Where? When was there any surveys? The only surveys there was fan ones. I never actually saw BioWare conduct a survey. Maybe I missed one. If I do, someone feel free to point it out to me. Chris Priestley said himself after the Mass Effect 3 came out, we are listening about the endings. And of course we got that joke, which is the extended cut DLC, which is turd polishing. That was it. Some people are happy with it. Good for them. Personally, I don't see how anyone can be, because if anything, it adds even more flaws. I don't really have to go into the endings why they're bad. look up Smudboy, for example. I don't really like him. I think he's completely wrong with Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 1 and Deus Ex Human Revolution, but again, I'm not going to be targeting any individual, but his analysis of the Extended Cut DLC is spot on. Hell, the Mass Effect 3 ending in general, because it is just a pile of crap. The Extended Cut does not do much at all. But yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but that's the only way to put it. You know, we don't want another pointless DLC. We want something that will change the ending. You know, I think it was it something that I've never even actually seen any numbers that 50%. Well, it was started off with 90% hated the ending, 10% liked it, obviously, and now it's 50-50 apparently, right down the middle. I've never seen anything to support that. I don't get how anyone can even like the ending. It's just so. I'm not going to get into that, no, because it's been done to death. Oh, my voice today. It's been done to death, you know, the past year. And then BioWare's just been releasing pointless filler DLC. Now, everyone did have hopes for this one, because there was rumours of this Project X DLC, which was supposed to be a massive one that was coming out in the first part of 2013. And, you know, everyone started believing that, because BioWare did mention, yes, there'll be a DLC in 2013. You know, and Sam Hulick was saying stuff like, see if I can find it on his Twitter. He was mentioning a lot of stuff about the music. But basically he said something along the lines of like throwing in strings to make it emotional and sad, and it has high potential for tears and stuff like that, and like loads of voice actors back, Seth Green, Raphael Sabaj. You know, everyone thought, you know, this has got to be something bigger, and they were all saying this is not just your average DLC, which obviously it is, because look at it, it's on the Citadel, and you do a bit of exploring and get to shoot some dull generic mercenaries, and no doubt there'll be some evil guy from Shepard's past or something that's conspiring against him. But again, I don't really get the point of pre-ending DLC, because we know how it's going to end. Is this going to affect the ending? Probably not. So what is the point? You know, like CleverNoob said himself, it's like inserting an extra 10 pages into a book when you know how it's going to end. You know, we can't enjoy this content because the ending is still horrible. You know, this could be the best DLC ever. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. You know, Rex is in it, for crying out loud. But it's not. There's no point if the ending still sucks. And again, CleverNoob made those two videos, and especially the one with the numbers. You know, the numbers don't lie, I think it's called. I just watched it, and it's really good. I recommend anyone, people watch those two videos. There'll be a link to them in the video description on the screen or something like that. Because BioWare is lying. They don't have any numbers that supports them that says that people are happy with the endings. Like maybe a couple of the real fanboys. I don't want to use the term Biodrome because I know I'll probably get a lot of hate for it. But just like the people that are, you know, that love BioWare and can't see any wrong with them are okay with it. You know, again, I would just like to point out before I go any further, this is just my opinion, me, Will. This is does not represent HereticNetwork's in general opinion, although I understand Elysia does not like Mass Effect 3 too much at all either. So yeah, but this is not a hate video. This is not us as a company, not really company because we're not a company, gaming community, our little channel. We're not hating on BioWare or anyone for that matter. We are just I'm just expressing my disgust, basically. I am disgusted with them. The fact they think they can just do this. Are they never even gonna mention the endings again? You know, if you look, let's just look on the BioWare forums right now. Let's see. No, oh well, I mean no spoilers. That's why there's nothing. Right, let's go on Mass Effect 3 spoilers. I guarantee you I will find something probably on the first page or the second page at least about the ending. Let's see. Oh look, there's one topic called BioWare is manipulating fans. Another one saying let's pretend Mass Effect 3 is an RPG. And here's another one. If BioWare listened, where is our post-ending DLC? And Mass Effect has ruined my gaming life. Not sure what that's about. But still, that, you know, that's my point there. We are not happy, BioWare. Some people may be. Some people will keep throwing you money to encourage you to make mediocre products like Mass Effect 3. But, you know, me personally, I don't. And you can probably say, oh, I'm not a true fan or something like that. Yes, I am. I've been a fan of BioWare for a long time. You know, one of my first serious games that I played when I was 11 years old, I completed Knights of the Republic, and God, I love that game to death. Still do. And, you know, I've been such a fan of the Mass Effect trilogy. I've been a fan since the end of 2008 when I brought the first one on Xbox. So you cannot say that I'm not a true fan, and I'm a hater and I'm gonna hate. You know, it's just I don't know what they're planning. Oh look, here's another post-ending DLC question mark. You know, are you guys never going to acknowledge this ending? Are you just going to completely not mention it, move on to Dragon Age 3, ruin Dragon Age as well, and then go on to Mass Effect 4 or next Mass Effect or whatever you guys want to call it? That's my chair creaking, don't worry. You know, are you never going to touch upon this again? That you kind of just ruined your whole series. You know, there was a little bit of me with hope left, thinking that, you know, or maybe they have something planned for us, because I really don't think BioWare would do this, but I was wrong. BioWare, you know, really has gone down the drain. Sad to say it, but I think we'll just have to move on to better games, to be honest. That's it. You know, they've pretty much, they shot themselves in the leg with, well, first of all, they kind of injured themselves a bit, if we're going to go by those metaphors, with Dragon Age 2, because that was pretty appalling. You know, the Old Republic, I don't even have to get started on that. That pretty much nearly killed Knights of the Republic for me, how terrible it was. They shot themselves in the leg with that. They shot themselves in the other leg with Mass Effect 3. And then they kind of just tripped and fell on something sharp like a knife or something with the extended cut. You know, they've pretty much... I don't want to swear because I want to keep as professional as possible. I think I already have sworn once, I don't know. They pretty much screw this up as much as they can, and all they're going to do now is make it worse. You know, it's... I'm just really, really disappointed in BioWare. And again, I recommend you guys go watch the videos by CleverNoob. There'll be a link to them. Because he really has got it right. And, you know, he speaks sense. And it's nice to see someone speaking sense and, you know, standing up to BioWare. I mean, I do it as much as I can. But, you know, BioWare just doesn't want to hear it. They don't want to hear complaints anymore. Anyone complains on the BioWare forums, they get an army of, I will say it, bio-drones, you know, the ones that are literally just like, oh my god, too deep for you, ending, brilliant. People like that, they will get an army of them attacking them, first of all, and saying that you're a troll. And then they will get someone like the infamous Ding Dong Banu Stanley Wu on them and closing the topic. And that's it. It's really what it is turning into, this place. Like, BioWare won't hear anything bad about them. You know, where are these numbers, BioWare? Why can't you show us? Oh no, that's right. It's confidential information that we supposedly admitted ourselves. It's too confidential. We can't see it. Right. You know, again, this is not a hating video, BioWare. I don't want you just to think, oh, he's just some butthurt idiot who just doesn't care for artistic integrity. I don't care for your artistic integrity at all. No, I think it's stupid. But there's not really much else to see, really. Say really. I think I'm gonna have to leave it here. This is getting longer than I thought it would be. But yeah, who knows? This might affect the ending. It might not. Some people have said, because they've noticed in one of the pictures that Shepard has a scar on his face, the exact same scar you get during the ending when you're hit by Harvinger's laser. And Jessica Marizan is just saying that's from the Lazarus Project. That's a lie, because they don't just appear one by one, they appear all together gradually. I know, because I mainly play as a Renegade Shepard. So, who knows? The question to me, will I buy it? This is going to seem hypocritical compared to what I've just said the last 15 minutes, but I probably am. The reason is, I hadn't touched Mass Effect 3 since like last September, after I did my second playthrough with the extended cut, because I had two main Shepards that were completely different. I wanted to see how things would play out differently if I picked a different ending. But recently I kind of got a bit excited thinking that this would be a post-ending DLC, and I started to play through one last time, and I got up just before Sanctuary, before they announced it, and I haven't touched the game since. So what I'm probably going to do is I might buy it, play the DLC. I'm probably sure it'll be quite fun. and then see if it does affect the ending. And if it does, then, you know, we'll see. If not, then I think I'm done with BioWare, to be honest. You know, it's sad to say, they were one of my favourite companies, but yeah, I think I would be done with them. But anyway, this is getting rather long. I'm going to end this here, and like I said, please go check out CleverNoob's videos, because they are very well done, and they demonstrate, you know, they point out what's wrong with it. You know, he gives his opinion on it, which I agree with for the most part, and his new video as well is correct, really. All the polls. Yeah, that's it, really. I'm going to end this here. This is Will with HereticNetwork signing off. I'll see you all later. Don't give in to BioWare anymore, guys. Goodbye.